Hello everybody, hello all the students in grade 11. Okay, and today we are going, please welcome back to our class again. Great and welcome to all the people as well. And today we are going to continue the last chapter 12, Chumban. Unit 3, Chumban in Samrang. Okay, you everyone, you can open your book on page 22 and 23 again. Okay, today we are going to finish our lesson today. And our lesson I used to tell you already. Okay, I told you, I explained to you already, or when the first hour and review about either and neither, and either for positive agreement and neither for positive negative agreement. Okay, when all you agree with someone or something, you choose the one, this one or that one. Okay, for either we can use okay, no problem. Okay, it doesn't matter this one or that one. You can choose okay, this one or that one. And for neither, you cannot choose this one or that one. Okay. Both you cannot take it. But for either, we can use. Okay, we can take one in among two. Okay, you have learned already. Okay, now today I um, uh, want you to read the text again, and then we answer the question together. Okay, for our lesson, you can see the people float the banana trunk boat, banana trunk boat, or we call a raft. Someone we call raft, or someone we call a lantern. They made from the timber or made from the tree trunk. Yeah. And most people they made the boat made from the banana trunk, and we call raft, raft, raft. And we float. Okay, we take it to float on the in the river, in the pond, in the stream, and okay, and the water. Okay, when you have the water, you can float it, but not in the jar or in the container. Yeah. Okay, now everyone, let's go to read the text together again. Okay, read again, and then we are going to answer the question. Okay, might never forget the time when an invitation from Dr. Sokenda was delivered to his home in Phnom Penh, leaving with inviting him to stay with her in Samrao during Chumban. During the festival that year, he visited the pagoda, which was never near Chenda's house almost every evening. Usually, by the time he arrived there, the monks had already said their prayer for the ancestor, but his has he was always in the time to observe the people, mostly adults. Distribute distribute balls of rice in small banana leaf plates around the building. On the fourth, on the 14th, on the 14th evening of the festival, Mai noticed that the pagoda with its gold banana and colorful gods looked more beautiful. It looked more beautiful than usual. Cheda explained that the people had helped the monk to clean and decorate it for the special prayers and ceremonies that would last all night. Might stayed for a short time, but then went home to sleep. When he woke up early on the final day of the festival, he was surprised to see that nobody had yet returned from the pagoda. Eventually, Vijayanda arrived home and had a short rest. Then, at lunchtime, she returned to pagoda with special food for the monks to dedicate their ancestors. After the dedication in the early evening, gifts were more offered to ancestors in people's homes. Then early the next morning, Jindal took Mai down to the river. By the time they reached it, most of people from the village had already put their gifts into small boats made from banana trunks. As they pushed them out, Mai heard them say, "Please go back safely." Mai reflected how Chen told us these people's religion seemed and how lucky they were to have such strong faith in it. Okay, we can turn back everyone and just let's together. Mai never forget the time when an invitation from Dr. Sukinda it was delivered to his home in Phnom Penh, inviting him to stay with her in Samram during Shumban. គឺម៉ាយមិនដែលភ្លេចពេលវេលាដែលពេលវេលាពីការអញ្ជើញរបស់អ្នកស្រីវិជ្ជបណ្ឌិតសុខចិន្តាដែលបានផ្ញើទៅឲ្យគាត់ទៅបានចែកទៅឲ្យគាត់នៅឯទីក្រុងភ្នំដែលបានផ្ដល់ទៅឲ្យគាត់នៅឯទីក្រុងភ្នំពេញដើម្បីអញ្ជើញគាត់ឲ្យមកស្នាក់នៅជាមួយគាត់នៅឯសម្រាប់ក្នុងពិធីបុណ្យជុំបិណ្ឌ During Chumban festival that year, he visited the pagoda which was near Chinda's house almost every evening. អំឡុងពេលពិធីបុណ្យនៅឆ្នាំនោះ he visited the pagoda គាត់បានទៅលេងនៅវត្ត which was near Chinda's Chinda's house ដែលនៅជិតផ្ទះរបស់អ្នកស្រី Chinda អ្នកស្រីវិជ្ជបណ្ឌិត Chinda almost every evening គាត់ទៅលេងវត្តនៅជិតផ្ទះអ្នកស្រី Chinda almost every evening ស្ទើរតែរាល់ល្ងាច almost ស្ទើរតែ usually by the time he arrived there, the monks had already said their prayers for the ancestor, but he was always in the time to observe the people, mostly adults, distribute bowls of rice in small banana leaves placed around the building. ជាធម្មតានៅពេលដែលគាត់មកដល់វត្តទេព្រះសង្ឃគឺបានសូត្រធម៌បានសូត្រនៃបានសម្រាប់សូត្រទៅបាននិយាយទៅធម៌របស់បានធ្វើការបួងសួង for ancestor ឬក៏បានធ្វើធម៌ដល់បុព្វការីជន but he was always in the time to observe ប៉ុន្តែគាត់គឺតែងតែយកពេលដើម្បីទៅពិនិត្យមើលឬតាមដានប្រជាជនគឺ observe the people គាត់តែងតែយកពេលដើម្បីទៅមើលប្រជាជន most adults ជាពិសេសគឺភាគច្រើនគឺយុវជនគឺយុវវ័យ distribute bowls of rice គេបានដាក់ដុំបាយ in small banana leaf ទៅលើស្លឹកចេកដ៏តូចមួយបានបែកចែកឬក៏បានដាក់ដុំបាយនៅលើស្លឹកចេកតូច plates គេ banana leaf plate គឺចានស្លឹកចេកចានធ្វើពីស្លឹកចេក round the building នៅជុំវិញអាគារឬក៏នៅជុំវិញវិហារជាដើម building នោះចឹងពេលហ្នឹងគឺថាម៉ាយគឺគាត់តែទៅយកពេលវេលាហ្នឹងទៅពិនិត្យមើលប្រជាជនហើយក៏បានស្ដាប់លោកសូត្រធម៌ដើម្បីទៅដល់បុព្វការីជនហើយគាត់ក៏ពិនិត្យឃើញថាយុវជនបានយកបាយ đom bài nó cứ đặt là lời tràn để vừa bị tập trên vừa bị tập trên chỉ đáng nó đâm để đặt chung với nhà kia nó cứ đặt lời kia nó buat này. On the 14th evening of the first festival, Mai noticed that the pagoda with its gold bananas and colorful gods looked more beautiful than usual. Nó cái ngày tí 14 in the morning for the 15th is the last day for Shumban. Rất nhiều từ cái ngày tí 14 nàyពិធីបុណ្យ Mai បានសម្គាល់ឃើញថាវត្តអារាមជាមួយនឹងព្រះពុទ្ធបដិមាពណ៌មាសហើយនឹងរូបទេវតាហើយមានចម្រុះពណ៌ look more beautiful than usual គឺថាមើលទៅគឺស្រស់ស្អាតជាងធម្មតា Chanda explained that the people had helped the monks to clean and decorate it for the special prayers and ancestors and ceremonies that would last all night. Chanda បានបញ្យល់ប្រាប់ម៉ាយថាប្រជាជនទាំងអស់គេមកជួយដល់ព្រះសង្ឃដើម្បីស្អាតនិងតុបតែងវត្ត for special prayer សម្រាប់ពិធីបួងសួងឬពិធីសូត្រមន្តសូត្រធម៌ដ៏សំខាន់និង that and ceremonies that would last all night នៅពិធីបុណ្យដែលមានរយៈពេលពេញមួយយប់គេអញ្ចឹងគឺប្រជាជនហ្នឹងគឺបានទៅជួយដល់ព្រះសង្ឃដើម្បីសម្អាតវត្តទីធ្លាវត្តអារាមយកតុបតែងវត្តដើម្បីធ្វើពិធីសូត្រហើយនឹងពិធីបុណ្យដែលមានរយៈពេលពេញមួយយប់ might stay for a short time but then went home to sleep thì máy គឺបានទៅមើលរយៈពេលខ្លីៗទេប៉ុន្តែគាត់គឺបានត្រឡប់ទៅផ្ទះវិញម៉ាយគឺគាត់ទៅលេងវត្តមកផ្លែហើយក៏ត្រឡប់មកលេងវិញ When he woke up early on the final day of the festival he was surprised to see that nobody had yet returned from the pagoda គេនៅពេលដែលគាត់ភ្ញាក់ពីព្រលឹមនៅថ្ងៃចុងក្រោយនៃពិធីបុណ្យភ្ជុំបិណ្ឌគាត់ក៏មានការចាប់ផ្ដើមដោយឃើញថាគ្មានអាណាម្នាក់ត្រឡប់មកពីវត្តវិញនោះទេ in some places they stay at the pagoda to float the banana trunk boat the banana boat the banana trunk boat to float on in the river or in the pond or in the stream but for my village they do not made the boat made from the banana trunk in the pagoda but they made in the east house and especially for my family still do that. Then all at lunchtime eventually Chanda arrived home and had a short rest ទីបំផុតគឺអ្នកស្រី Chanda ក៏បានមកផ្ទះវិញហើយសម្រាប់បន្តិច and then at lunchtime she returned to the pagoda with special food for the monks to dedicate to the ancestors ដល់ពេលបាយថ្ងៃត្រង់គាត់ក៏ត្រឡប់ទៅវត្តវិញជាមួយនឹងម្ហូបរៀបចំដ៏ពិសេសសម្រាប់ព្រះសង្ឃដើម្បីឧទ្ទិសដល់បុព្វការីជន After the dedication in the early evening, gifts were more offered to ancestors in people's homes. នៅបន្ទាប់ពីការឧទ្ទិសដល់ព្រះសង្ឃហើយនៅពេលល្ងាចនៅពេលព្រលប់ពេលល្ងាចទេវវត្ថុទាំងឡាយត្រូវបានឧទ្ទិសទៅដល់បុព្វការីជននៅឯផ្ទះម្ដងឯផ្ទះប្រជាជនម្ដង Then early the next morning we prepare in my village or especially in my family they prepare some food to offer to the ancestors to come to come back home, come back their home, and we prepare in the evening, and in the morning we can put it in the banana trunk boat and float away. Then early the next morning, Chanda took Mai down to the river. Đểពេលព្រលឹមឡើងនៅព្រឹកបន្ទាប់ Chanda បាននាំ Mai ទៅចុះទៅទន្លេ By the time he reached it, នៅពេលដែលពួកគេបានទៅដល់ទន្លេ most of people from the village had already put their gifts into small boat made from banana trunks. ជាជនទាំងអស់គឺដែលមកពីភូមិនានាក៏បានរៀបចំដាក់ទេយ្យវត្ថុទាំងឡាយគេនៅក្នុងទូកដែលធ្វើអំពីដើមចេក as they push them out នៅពេលនេះពួកគេបានរុញទូកនេះឲ្យចេញទៅ Mai heard them say Mai បានឮពួកអ្នកភូមិនិយាយថា please go back safely សូមធ្វើដំណើរត្រឡប់ទៅវិញដោយសុវត្ថិភាពបានសុខចម្រើន Mai reflected how gentle these people's religion seemed and how lucky they were to have such strong faith in it. Mai សម្គាល់ឃើញថានេះគឺជាសាសនាដ៏ gentle ដ៏សមរម្យតែគាត់ធ្លាប់នេះគឺជាសាសនាដ៏ហាក់ដូចជាសមរម្យមួយហើយគាត់សម្លឹងឃើញថាតើពួកគេមានសំណាងណាដែលមានបានធ្វើនៅពិធីស្មោះត្រង់ចំពោះបុព្វការីជនសម្ដែងនៅភាពស្មោះត្រង់ចំពោះដល់បុព្វការីជននេះ strong faith side strong faith គឺសម្ដែងនៅភាពស្មោះត្រង់in នេះគេនៅក្នុងពិធីបន្តែជូតដូនតា The mind reflect how gentle these people religion seem គេមានថា mind បានសម្គាល់ឃើញថានេះគឺជាភាពដ៏សុភាពជាសាសនាដ៏ហាក់ដូចជាសុភាពរាបសារមួយរបស់ប្រជាជនហើយពួកគេគឺថាពួកគេគឺមានសំណាងណាស់ដែលបានធ្វើពិធីដឹងគុណឬក៏វិធីធ្វើនៅភាពសម្ដែងនៅភាពស្មោះត្រង់ទៅដល់បុព្វការីជនទៅពេលដែលជាបន្តែទុកបន្តែទីនេះ Okay everyone, now let's go to section B. You can let's go to the question and then we can answer the question. Okay, why did Mai go to Sumra? Why did Mai usually hear the monks' prayers? 3. What was distributed around the pagoda after the prayers? 4. What surprised Mai when he woke up early on the final days of the festival? 5. What did Mai see down by the river? 6. Why did the people from the village say, please go back safely to your thing? Okay, one by one the answer. Why did Mai go to Sumra? The answer 1. Mai went to Sumra because Dr. Chanda had invited him to stay with her during Shubhatmi. 2. Why didn't Mai usually hear the monks' prayer? Yes, Mai didn't usually hear the monks' prayers because he didn't arrive at the pagoda until they had finished. giờ hai bé ban chiếc máy chỉ thòm đá mình lui cả sốt cái bò bạch sẵn cả sốt bò bạch sẵn lúc có mình ban độ đầu vót rồi còn mình ban từ vót rồi hôm đó từ sau nó ban số đầu đầu chọc mình ban từ vót từ sau số đầu chọc thì có tới là chứ thì mình về được quạt vào với từ sau số đều được chẳng lại nó cứ quạt ban tới thì về được từ sau mình toàn mà sâu but there for a short time, a short while. What was distributed around the pagoda after the prayers? Ta vậy thế để đặt nơi ជុំវិញវត្តក្រោយពីធ្វើពិធីសូត្រធម៌ The bowl of rice, bowl of rice in banana leaf plates were distributed around the pagoda after prayers ជាអ្វីដែលគេយកទៅដាក់នៅជុំវិញវត្តឬជុំវិញព្រះវិហារនេះគឺដុំបាយ What surprised Mike when he woke up early on the final day of festival អ្វីដែលធ្វើ Mike ញាប់អើគឺដែលពេលគាត់ភ្ញាក់ពីដំណេកទៅថ្ងៃចុងក្រោយនៃពិធីបុណ្យជុំវិញ they heard the people they he did not see the people return from the pagoda he saw a lot of people go to the river as well when Mike woke up early on the final day of festival he was surprised because nobody had yet returned from pagoda when he woke up the people in the village is quiet 5. What did Mike see down by the river អ្វីដែល Mike បានឃើញនៅក្នុងទន្លេ Mike saw small boats made from banana trunks with gifts in them for ancestor on the river Why did the people from the village say please go back safely to the sea People from the village said please go back safely to their ancestors because they wanted the ancestor to go back to the hill or the place where they live safely. Okay, we go to the last part here, last section, write about Chumban. This question, this topic, I got you to write already about money test on in Google form. So again, you can look at this, and I want you to write in your notebook. To describe what you join and to describe what you have seen and what you have known. Write about Chumban. My experience Chumban in Samrao, but the festival is not celebrated in exactly the same way in every place in Cambodia. Either write about the ways Chumban is celebrated in your area, or describe the aspect of Chumban that you like most. ចឹងគេឲ្យទៅ say ណាគឺថាម៉ែបានធ្លាប់ទៅចូលរួមនៅពិធីបុណ្យកាន់បិណ្ឌនៅសម្រាប់ប៉ុន្តែពិធីបុណ្យនោះគឺមិនបានប្រារព្ធនៅកន្លែងដែលដូចគ្នានៅគ្រប់ទីកន្លែងមិនបានប្រារព្ធពិធីបុណ្យជុំបិណ្ឌកាន់បិណ្ឌនឹងដូចគ្នាទាំងអស់ទេនៅគ្រប់ទីកន្លែងនៅកម្ពុជាគឺ it's by their tradition or custom ទៅតាមទម្លាប់របស់តំបន់មួយEither យើងអាចនិយាយទី1 write about the way Chumban is celebrated in your area ចូលទៅ say អំពីពិធីបុណ្យជុំបិណ្ឌដែលគេធ្វើនៅក្នុងស្រុកនៅក្នុងតំបន់របស់អ្នកទី2ចូលរៀបរាប់អំពីទស្សនភាពនៃពិធីបុណ្យជុំបិណ្ឌដែលអ្នកចូលចិត្ត Okay I can see I could see your answer in the Google form but some students do not understand what to write about the paragraph or essay and they write back to me I don't go to pagoda sorry teacher I don't go to pagoda and sometimes sorry teacher I don't go I don't know so okay, when you are in Cambodia you are Cambodian so why you say you don't know the Chumban festival or Bon Dak Ban festival okay and why you write I don't go to pagoda this is the Khmer tradition you need to describe okay example when you write about AIDS okay when you develop AIDS when you infected AIDS so you can describe about AIDS you learn about it so you need to know you do not say I don't know about it. For example, when you learn about Singapore country in the geography, so why you don't say I never go to Singapore, I don't know about Singapore, because you learn about Singapore, so why you say like that? In the same time, okay, I want you to write, okay, I want you to write about this, and so why you say I don't go to pagoda, I don't know. ចឹងគឺបានឲ្យសរសេរនៅក្នុងសំណេររបស់យើងប៉ុន្តែអ្នកខ្លះគឺពិធីបុណ្យជុំបិណ្ឌខ្ញុំមិនបានទៅទេ I don't go to pagoda ខ្ញុំមិនបានទៅវត្តទេតែទៀតខ្ញុំមិនដឹងទេហេតុអីបានយើងសរសេរមករបៀបចឹងទេពីព្រោះពិធីនេះគឺនៅក្នុងប្រទេសខ្មែរអ្នកណាក៏ដឹងដែរ if you are Christian if you are Islam if you are Hindu so you know about this because you learn about this ទោះបីអ្នកស្ថិតនៅក្នុងសាសនាអីក៏ដោយគេឲ្យសរសេរអំពីពិធីបុណ្យហ្នឹងយើងគួរតែសរសេរព្រោះវាជាអ្វីដែលយើងបានរៀនមិនមែនចង់ឲ្យយើងទាល់តែយើងគោរពទៅយើងចូលសាសនាហ្នឹងបានយើងសរសេរបានទេឲ្យយើងសរសេរអំពីបុណ្យពីសាសនាគ្រីស្ទានយើងត្រូវសរសេរដែរព្រោះគ្រីស្ទានគេគោរពគេធ្វើយ៉ាងម៉េចយើងរៀនគេត្រូវតែដឹងតែមិនគួរមិនត្រូវសរសេរមកវិញយ៉ាងនេះ Okay, this is the way to write about this two topic ចឹងចង់យើងសរសេរទី1តើវិធីបុណ្យនៅក្នុងតំបន់នេះគេរៀបចំយ៉ាងម៉េចពីព្រោះវិធីបុណ្យនៅក្នុងជុំបិណ្ឌវិធីបុណ្យជុំបិណ្ឌនៅក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាហ្នឹងគឺមិនដូចគ្នាទេនៅតាមតំបន់មួយវាជាវិធីបុណ្យដូចគ្នាប៉ុន្តែរបៀបធ្វើខុសគ្នា describe all the aspect ពីតមកយើងវិពណ៌នាអំពីទស្សនវិជ្ជានៃវិធីបុណ្យតែអ្នកចូលចិត្តតើចូលចិត្តវិធីបុណ្យណាខ្ញុំមិនចូលចិត្តវិធីបុណ្យជុំបិណ្ឌផងយើងមិនគួរសរសេរមកតាមនេះចឹងប្រឡងតែឲ្យទៅធ្លាក់ស្វ័យប្រវត្តិតែឲ្យសរសេរអំពីឋានប្រច័នខ្ញុំមិនដឹងបែបតែបានទៅឋានប្រច័នផងតែថ្ងៃនេះឯងរៀនថ្ងៃនេះឯងមិនសរសេរចឹងឲ្យរៀនឲ្យដឹង Consistency គេ write គេ practice writing គេ the key គឺជាគន្លឹះគេ writing should be marked for content 40% to NC organization and paragraphs 50% and punctuation spelling grammar 30% ចឹងការសរសេរគេបានផ្ដល់បន្ទុកទៅលើ content មានន័យថាទំហំនៃសំណេរគឺ 40% មានន័យថាបើបន្ទុក10គឺបាន4តែតើតឹងទៅភាព fluency តើតើនឹងភាពច្បាស់លាស់ការរៀបចំបានល្អការរៀបចំនិងសម្ភារកម្មនេះបានត្រឹមត្រូវវាមាន opening body និង conclusion វាមានផ្ដើមតួបញ្ចប់មកចឹង punctuation ហ្នឹងគឺតើតើនឹងការប្រើសញ្ញាការប្រកបទៅទៅវិជ្ជាគឺ10សានេះមានsorry ការរៀបចំសំណេរហ្នឹងគឺមានរៀបរយគឺឲ្យ4បន្ទុកហើយតម្រង់ paragraph ហ្នឹងគឺបាន3បន្ទុកទៅទៅនឹងហើយទៅនឹង grammar ទៅ grammar គឺយើងបាន30%ទៀត3បន្ទុក discuss topic first ចូលពិភាក្សាទៅលើធានបទមានន័យយើងទី1គឺត្រូវតែអានធានបទឲ្យបានយល់ with reference to chapter just with it ដោយយកឯកសារយោងទៅលើជំពូកដែលយើងទើបតែរៀនដែរ Okay, try to focus aspect of ជុំបិណ្ឌ that are different from those described in the chapter ហើយចូលអាន paragraph នោះជុំបិណ្ឌហ្នឹងឲ្យយល់ដល់ពីភាពខុសគ្នានៃពីការរៀបរាប់នៅក្នុងជំពូកហ្នឹង If you want to more than one detail or part may be described យើងអាចបង្ហាញពីសេចក្តីលម្អិតឬក៏ផ្នែកណាមួយនៃពិធីបុណ្យដែលគេបានរៀបរាប់គេមានទីមួយគេថាព្យាយាមគឺផ្ដោតទៅលើទស្សនវិជ្ជានៃពិធីបុណ្យដែលវាមានលក្ខណៈខុសគ្នានៅអ្វីដែលគេបានរៀបរាប់ទៅនៅក្នុងជំពូកហើយទី2គឺត្រូវបង្ហាញអំពីសេចក្តីលម្អិតឬក៏ផ្នែកណាមួយមិនលម្អិតហើយលម្អិតពីពិធីបុណ្យរបស់ក៏បានឬក៏ផ្នែកណាមួយនៃពិធីបុណ្យហ្នឹងដែលគេរៀបរាប់នៅក្នុងជំពូកហ្នឹង Okay everyone thank you for your watching and learning this lesson and our lesson is finished. Okay. and finish, and see you next time and next chapter. But for the chapter they provided by the Ministry of Education, we finished for chapter 12. This is finish all the lesson in the 11 program. Okay, goodbye and good luck.